executive family and all the Maharis, distinguished dignitaries, and friends. We are here today to pay our tribute and last respect to this great leader, the great son of the soil. We have lost a great leader who have been instrumental in connecting the people of the Northeast in general and Garo Hills in particular with the rest of the world. And that's something which obviously cannot be replaced in the years to come. God has to be kind again to the people of Garo Hills to enable us to have a leader of his stature again. I, on behalf of my colleagues in the government and the government of Meghalaya, and on behalf of the people of my state, express our deepest condolences once again to Abi, the wife of late P.A. Sangma, and the children and all the family relatives. It's a great loss for the nation as a whole though, but I think the people of the state feel it more because the voice that represented us have obviously fallen silent. And the innumerable contributions that this great leader has during the course of his long and illustrious innings as one of the tallest leaders of this nation, great nation, has contributed as a whole for the nation, then for the northeastern region, and to the state of Meghalaya, and the people of Garo Hills in particular. We will remember all these great things that has been done, and it's too innumerable great things that has happened, and it is definitely not possible to articulate all that he has contributed to the people as a whole, for the whole nation and the people of this region in particular during this kind of funeral. But it is a fact that during his long illustrious innings as in public life, he has touched the lives of many. He has inspired many, and most of us who sit here today as friends and comrades in public life, many of us have been touched by him at one or other time by his ever-mounting attitude to inspire young politicians. A man who could immediately acclimatize himself to the pulls and pushes and challenges of politics. I think many of us have learned the art of acclimatizing to that kind of challenges by having had the privilege of associated with him over his long innings in public life. I personally had the privilege of knowing him as I was growing up as a child, because we share the privilege of being from the same subdivision, Ampati civil subdivision, from where he comes from where Mabi, the wife of that P.A. Sangma, comes from. And we shared the challenges of being confronted by the backwardness together. And so I could see him as to how one of the most remotest part of the country was privileged to have this son born to the people and who ultimately was instrumental in connecting us with the rest of the world. A man who has been loved by all and appreciated and respected by all. His political comrades, his political associates, his political opponents alike. And it'll be very important for us to see how we continue to draw the inspiration and motivation from this great leader's life. The first time when I met him after joining active politics was on the day of the result of 1993 assembly elections, when I was invited to come and meet him in the Kuala guest house. And he was quite I should say that was the first time when I was meeting a leader as I joined as a young politician. So it was very important on that day because he was telling me as to how politics unfold immediately after elections are held. And that very encounter that I had with him for around 10-15 minutes actually enlightened me to a great extent. And of course he was interested to know whether I, having been elected as independent, will be supporting the Congress. It was very nice, and I told him, having known him as I was growing up as a child, because my parents also belonged to the first generation Congress family in the state. So he was happy, and we had the privilege of working with S.C. Marak as our Chief Minister. And I should tell the people of this state that he was very much instrumental in ensuring the kind of stability for the state, because he happened to be the leader who was guiding all of us, who was prompt and swift in resolving any conflict within the party and ensuring that we all remain glued to each other and do not wreck the boat, and that helped the state to have a stability. Because he himself was, during his innings as Chief Minister from 88, was a victim of the usual inherent problem of instability in our state. I wish he continued for a longer innings as Chief Minister, and we would have definitely seen much more aggressive transformative changes that he dreamt on behalf of the people of the state. There is a leader who dared to dream big, and we as leaders, I'm sure we are all motivated and inspired to also dream big on behalf of the people. We will miss him, no doubt, but I'm sure his works will inspire all of us. Rapera anchang saksa khalsa ba songni saksa talbat stranggapan sengbat kepa leader ongni saksa anchini anthangni MP pa pie sangma ko anchang kemata anchang ko wakteri ha anchang rangna isoni deng thangmancha makangni tiani khalsani dongani gaman anchangna na begpa senggapa kadongpa leader ko isol pati hanya siamane mkhango angni chatiani ko share kana kusyum ya ani gaman ya je oni thangeng mtemo je nama khamra ko anchingjakna adokna chigana da kacha yang ko shogatna anching nokobau biang purananggen Anjingna namgapa cholko anjini jatko radona mangapa lidarangko pakyang kucina anjing sakantian bina. Kadonga anjingko nokapa galjawa aro jatni rasungaro mukhamko jegta wauni thamatmo radona matna hachem wa leblona anjing radona matna khadona gata anjing bigapana unanangge nokapa obelko aro anjing kumongani ko belakate anjing kumonge jatna adukna kamkangna anjing kangkadikana anjingni magapa abi sengre magapa aro derang sakantina isol chung agata belkom china jelakode ya dukni salowamang isol ni kademia taniko mangaparang gen aro sianggapa anjingni phagapa anjingni dulgapa pangkamgapa ni takaniko manggen. I would like to once again wish the members of the Bear family our deepest condolences and pray that the gracious Almighty God continue to bless all of you with comfort, solace, and strength to overcome this great loss. I join my friends in praying that the soul of our great departed leader rest in peace.